Hi, Cancer, and happy birthday to you. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about your birthday season. It's such a busy time. And this year, especially because it's not just the 4th of July, but it's the 250th birthday of the United States. But I've been thinking about all the things that Cancer season is. It's, of course, the 4th of July and fireworks and the beginning of hot weather. And, well, I have to put the caveat on that I'm in southeastern Minnesota. So all the meteorological things that I talk about are from this perspective. But fireflies are starting to come out now, and daylilies are blooming. In fact, lots of lilies are blooming. The phlox are starting to bloom. Monarch butterflies are in the garden. We're getting together with friends. We're getting sunburnt and sweating. It's very sweaty here. Oh my, have we had a sweaty. Actually, our summer's been cold here, but now it's like, we're done with that. We're fully into sweat season now. In fact, you might hear some fans humming in the background. I considered turning them off, but I think it would be not too comfortable in here. So I hope they're not too disturbing. But I hope that you are well and that you're having wonderful celebrations and taking some special time for yourself and congratulating yourself. Congratulations for making another time around the sun on this crazy planet with all of the rest of us crazy people. I swear every year that we make it is a major achievement. Cancer season is a beautiful time of year. And I've been thinking about what kind of tarot I wanted to do for you. I don't want to just do the standard spreads where we, think about our relationships and get stuck in those kinds of ticking traps. Wanted to do something a little more fun. I'm going to start with an oracle card from one of my personal oracle decks that I, up until now, have only used for myself. I have not taken them out for anyone else. The oracle deck is the Dream Song Oracle, and it's written by Angie Sullins, and the artwork is by Marta Orlowska. Let's have a beautiful birthday oracle card for Cancer. For our dear Cancer friends. All right. You ready? Here we go. Number 29, lean into the storm. Is it storming where you are? I know we've had a lot of storms here in Minnesota. You want to see close up? What an interesting face. Look at her umbrella with all the houses on it. This is a really interesting deck. And there's the moon in the background. I think we're at 3/4 moon right now, or close to that. Okay. Lean into the storm. Nothing shows up in your experience that isn't on your side. The hardest part of hardship is accepting that your pain isn't only happening to you, but for you. Storms and burdens are gifts from your deepest soul self. Their aim is to help shape you into the person your soul wanted to become before you arrived on this planet. In this moment, you're invited to see your difficulties as temporary guests, visiting with the singular intent of helping unearth your heart's truest song. As Rumi said, this being human is a guest house. Every morning a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Be grateful for whoever comes because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. Now we're going to draw a card from the Phantomwise deck, the brand new Phantomwise deck by Erin Morgenstern. Now, Phantomwise deck, this is a birthday card for Cancer. It's Cancer season. And we want a very good birthday card for all of our Cancer friends. All right, let's cut and draw. It's the Hermit. It's Virgo. Do you have any Virgos that are prominent in your life? Do you love any Virgos? Do you have Virgo in your chart? Maybe, maybe not. The Hermit. The Hermit keeps counsel with him herself. Maybe literally goes away on a little retreat. I know I've been feeling like I need a retreat, and just follows the guidance of their own light within and just turns everything off so that there's enough quiet to hear your inner voice speaking to you. And what will it say? Something surprising? Cancer, I think this means you need to go on a retreat. It doesn't have to be long or expensive. Just some little way for you to get away. I'm really feeling right now like, yes. Cancer needs some quiet soul time. Some deep spirit special time just for you. What's on the bottom of the deck? It's you, my dear. It's you. It's the Queen of Cups. And isn't she lovely in the Phantomwise deck? Cancer, I have a feeling that you are somebody's confidant, or that somebody is a confidant for you, somebody really special. But remember to take time for yourself, my dear. All right, so I want to do one more oracle for you before I let you get back to your celebrations. And this is from a deck that I don't use for the public very often. I intended to, but it has kind of gone into my personal collection. I really love this deck, but I think the occasion of your birthday is a good time to use it. And this is called the Love Your Inner Goddess Oracle. This lovely artwork. Okay, so let's see. This is Cancer's birthday, dear inner goddess. And we need a very special card on this occasion. Thank you so much. So nice to work with you again. You're a beautiful deck. You're a beautiful deck, and I want you to share your beauty with Cancer, please. Thank you. It's number 34, the Shaman of Skulls. These cards usually have, yes, some little writing on them. There's always a message in the card itself. This one is right here. It says fearless. Number 34. All right. The Shaman of Skulls. In a reading, in your heart, you have been asking for something different, something more, and the universe is answering your prayers. You do not need to be afraid of the changes happening or that are going to happen for you. They are part of that answer from the universe. You might feel uncertain because you cannot see how it's all going to work out, but know that the universe is caring for you and will provide a way to move through the transition with grace. You are not crazy to willingly enter this experience. There is nothing that you need to avoid, and so much that you will gain. Spiritual guidance. Cancer, it says, something is ending. Something that has meant a lot to you. Maybe it's a relationship, a phase of your life, an identity that no longer suits you. Maybe it's an inner ending that you cannot quite articulate, but you feel nonetheless. This is a symbolic death with a greater purpose. The shaman is spiritually trained to overcome the fear of symbolic death and, instead of avoiding things, to willingly go through them with the awareness that an ending is simply the other side of a beginning. The shaman learns that endings happen when something new wishes to be born. The shaman knows that this is ultimately for good and has compassion for the human mind that may still feel very uncomfortable and resistant to the process. So, even whilst we may accept the change, even with gratitude, our minds might feel uncertain and afraid. We might feel confused or try to cling to what is ending. These are natural human responses to loss, especially when we sense that loss is irreversible and that life will never be quite the same again. Be patient with yourself. Be kind, but also know that a new life is happening for you now according to a higher purpose and loving plan. Your life is meant to change at this time. Be encouraged. From the ashes of this symbolic death, you shall rise again. And then it has a sacred ritual. It's short. I'll read it to you. Place your hands lightly on either side of your head. Say aloud, this sacred skull holds the light of wisdom, shining unconditional divine love in all directions now. Use your fingertips to gently massage your head all over, including under your jaw and behind your ears, allowing your head to feel relaxed. Okay, look at the girl on the back of this book. She's so deep in thought. Isn't she gorgeous? Now, Cancer, I want to thank you for bearing with me. I am working with new technology right now, a new phone to make my recordings on, and this phone requires a microphone. And it's quite a good little microphone. It picks up a lot of things that I don't realize are even there. So I'm experimenting with where it's located, and I hope that that hasn't been too annoying for you. I'll get it all worked out. Okay. But the main point is to say happy birthday to you, and I hope you have a lovely, meaningful birthday. Judging by the cards that have come out, I can see you're going through a transition in your life. And I had kind of hoped for all butterflies and unicorns and rainbows, but I think that we are getting more than that. But I really have a feeling that you'll be better off in the long run because of it. All right. So we'll see you soon. Be another reading coming out for you the same day. All right. Always love to hear from you. Take care until we meet again. Bye-bye.